the task at hand. Okay, first off, we have a two-way mirror. You know, one-way mirror, you can only see through one side of it, right?
Yeah, this is
So a two-way mirror, you can see through both sides of it. Where do we want to rank two-way mirror? I think it's a pretty good invention.
Two-way mirrors. That's a pretty good invention. That's a solid B tier.
It's a solid B.
Yeah, except it lets sun in and it burns you sometimes.
That's true.
Ooh.
And if, let's say, you have said two-way mirror in a bathroom, somebody can see you taking a poo.
Please don't make jokes like that.
Oh, I apologize if I offended anyone with
That's
that.
not a bad thing.
That's true. Is it a bad
I'd
thing?
say that it depends on whether or not they have shoes on.
Why?
No reason. I'd say it gets a solid B tier.
B for butt.
B tier is pretty solid. B for butt. B for butt.
Oh, I apologize. I apologize again.
Down
Okay.
in C tier.
Put it down to C tier.
Let's put it down a tier. It's too creepy.
No. Okay, that's
B tier
fair.
is pretty good.
It's
B tier.
It's a pretty useless. You don't ever see two-way mirrors, you know? They're so rare.
Yeah, that's fair. You don't. That's true. For the novelty alone, we'll leave it in B tier. Okay. Now.
Two-way mirrors, no.
Is this sibling 2?
Sibling 2. Stupid
Excellent.
middle children. The second born. Imagine being the second born.
I was definitely the middle child, and I still am. I am the middle child.
Still the middle child.
Middle child syndrome.
Okay. I was gonna say, how do you not become the middle child? Just murder your older brother or sister.
I'd say child 2 belongs in. This is difficult. They're kind of.
They're
B
kinda.
tier. They're B tier.
I
They're
think
just middle.
no.
They're
Put the middle child in mid tier.
mid. In mid, because they're mid.
That is true. It does say
We
it
don't
in the
even-
name.
We won't put everything in middle tier.
I don't know, but
But it will probably form one of those predictive bell curves.
going off the image alone, look at how sad he is to be a middle child.
Ooh, you're right.
I think it needs to go down to C.
C tier.
Take it down.
think-
Take it down a notch.
I think just for that alone. Okay.
Okay.
Second industrial revolution.
Which includes what?
That would include such things as the popularization of the telegraph, I believe. Tankers, like
motorcycles.
Sure, motorcycles.
Motor.
Harley Davidson, Mr.
Mr. Davidson.
What else? Motor cars, factories.
Motor cars. No. Yeah, that's correct. Factories.
See, every
Ooh,
time
think
I
of
see a motorcycle on the road, I want to run them off the road.
I'd say in terms of human life, like expectancy and everything, it's down in C tier. I mean, I feel like a lot more people die from working
That is true.
the equipment than working like farm equipment like they used to.
You're not wrong about that.
So I'd say down in like C tier, you know?
But I think Cole has a rebuttal. Have a rebuttal?
I'm thinking after.
Sorry. It said but in rebuttal. I apologize.
Thank you for apologizing. It means a lot to me. I hate those kinds of jokes.
Second industrial revolution. I mean, we had the cool invention of child labor. That was kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
I think for child labor alone, it brings it up a tier.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think
I'd
it might
agree.
even be A tier.
Or actually,
I think it might be A tier. It did bring us a lot of cool stuff.
it did.
Including lower. Never mind. Yeah, it's good. I like A tier.
I think
I'd say A tier is pretty good.
simply because it would be a B tier, but simply because of the child labor, moves it, just gives it that little bit of edge.
Gives that little edge.
I agree.
$5 bill. Ooh, money too.
Money too.
I love money.
I also love
It's-
money.
Because it comes after the dollar bill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
What about-
and there-
The $2.
the $2 bill doesn't matter. I feel like it doesn't even exist.
Oh no.
It doesn't exist.
That is the $2 bill. No, we're gonna, for purposes, because I don't want to
For-
find
for-
another image of a
For
$2
human
bill.
purposes.
Oh my.
$2 bill does not exist.
We're gonna cut this. Don't worry.
Yeah, somebody cut this out. Editor, which is me, cut this out.
Editor, which is him.
$5.
Money too.
Okay, but I'd say the $5 in our current economy, with how much inflation is going up, I'd put it in B tier.
Yeah, you
Otherwise,
can
it
get.
would have been a solid S tier. But with it's just not worth anything
Single
these
candy
days.
bar with $5 now.
You can
Yeah.
get one hot and spicy McChicken.
You can barely
If even
afford a buy one get one free deal on Subway. Order online only through the app.
We're putting
Oh
we're
my.
putting $5 in B tier for buy one get one free. Okay, Airplane 2, the sequel.
I've
We're
seen the
watching
first Airplane.
one. I think
I never
with,
saw
like,
the second
eggs
one.
coming out of their mouths. Did that happen? I'm pretty
No,
sure I
no,
got scared.
that's from Airplane 2, I think. No, that's from Airplane 1. I lied. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was very scared of that as a child, so I want to rank this immediately F. But that's
Bruh, Airplane 1 was quite good, and I'd say this gets a solid. This is riding on its coattails. This is a solid C tier, low C.
No, low C is F.
Low
I
C.
think
Below middle child, did you say? Or would you say his suffering brings
Below
him...
middle child. Below
Okay,
middle child.
below middle child, okay.
Okay.
Not a very good sequel.
Okay, I agree. I think... Moving on to Britain 2. What do we think?
Okay, I'd say it's a pretty good country. It definitely had some issues at the beginning with the
That's
whole
true.
like, slavery thing and all that.
That was true.
But
But
I'd say like pretty good, you know.
pretty good
it-
overall.
I'd say it
Got
improved
rid
a
of the
lot.
T thing. I think that was an improvement.
It did
Yeah.
it did improve over the original Britain.
It definitely improved over the original Britain.
Yeah, it's a big improvement over original Britain for sure.
Britain. I'm
I
thinking
think-
about their posh accent.
I think it's a solid B tier. It's got some issues. Started out with some issues, but it's pretty good.
It's going up in the ranks.
I'd
Yeah,
say-
It's making its way up to low A tier.
I do love money a
Later
little
on,
bit
later on.
more. I love money.
I do love money. I feel like that's very
Money is
fitting.
good.
That is
Money in
true.
front of America, that's kind of what America's all about. Sorry, I mean Britain too is all about.
Britain. Thank you. Okay, Star Wars 2. What do we think?
All right, I've got a lot to say on this one.
Oh, I'm all ears.
Dollars. Let's hear it.
So, I mean, in theory, it's a great movie, right?
Yeah.
And then we have Hayden Christensen, and like,
Oh yeah.
you know, he kind of apparently he delivered it exactly how
George Lucas?
George
George
Lucas.
Lucas wanted it, right? But George Lucas, what were you thinking if that's the case? Have you seen these scenes? Please take a second to rewatch your movie and see what's going on.
Counter
It's kinda
argument.
straight fact.
Counter argument. Ewan McGregor.
Oh,
Ooh, he is quite nice.
yeah, no, I like this. I love.
And I
McGregor.
really like the sand monologue. If nothing else, then because of the cultural relevance.
Okay, but with all of that being said, it is Star Wars, and Star Wars starts with an S, so I think we should rank it S tier.
I'd say
I think purely because of the other Star Wars 2s on this list, we have to rank it an A instead of an S.
A. No, high A.
I
High
can't
A.
see the other Star Wars.
High A.
High A.
Yeah, I can see where we're gonna rank one of them really low, and then one's.
I'd say it's definitely better than the second Industrial Revolution.
I agree, I agree.
Revolution. I agree as
Dance
well.
Revolution.
I think more people have had more joy because of Star Wars 2 than Industrial Revolution 2.
labor.
and
In fact,
child
I
labor.
think the child labor took us down a notch. Let's move it down to high B.
But that's just heresy and Satanism.
Okay, good point.
We're gonna
Okay,
keep it
good
there
point,
for
good
now
point.
until we.
We'll discuss it later, yeah.
We're gonna have to.
Okay.
Back to it.
Doctor
F.
Strange 2. F?
F.
I think it deserves a little better. Based on images of that you can see, Cole, right now, looking at it, what would you rank it?
I think it looks like I'm on a bad trip, and I would be really upset if I was on a bad trip and there's Scarlet Witch, and I don't really like Scarlet Witch as a character. Gonna be real here. So I'm
He's
good
not
with
Frank,
a low
but
C
being
to
Frank.
F.
Okay, we'll put it in F for now. I think it deserves a little bit better, but we'll leave
I
it
liked the movie, bruh.
there.
Well, you're definitely in the minority.
I think-
You
I
should
would.
have made your voice heard sooner.
That
It's
is
out of your
true.
place.
What is your Katie? What is your argument for C tier for Doctor Strange?
That they've appropriately spaced the storyline, if that makes sense. So, one thing that I hate
Ooh.
so much about movies is that they just cram everything into like 30 seconds, and everything else is so boring.
Skip.
But like with this movie, I feel like they like space it out really well, and they did a good job. I feel like with like the character development. I feel like in all the previous movies and stuff like that, like they just have no character development, and so
I think that all of the issues or all of the things you said that are right for the movie are actually all the things that are wrong with the movie.
no.
I think it's.
I think that
think-
it was a good movie, and the director did a really good job with what he had, because he was given like some like I don't know. He was just given something that you can't really like do a lot with, but he did so much with it, and I think he did a really good job, and I really appreciated the movie for what it was.
Okay. To be fair, there were some really cool scenes in there. Sam Raimi did have some cool sequences.
It was kind of, in my opinion, it's kind of not only Doctor Strange 2, but to me it kind of felt like, at least it felt like this, Morbius 2.
Oh no.
Heresy.
Reminded me
Heresy.
an awful lot
Heresy.
of Morbius.
Where is Jared Leto?
You're done.
Get out.
Jared Leto.
I
No.
was not impressed with Morbius.
I'd say they're about comparable.
No, Morbius
You cannot compare
didn't
anything to
space
Morbius.
properly.
Morbius
Morbius did
is
not space
uncomparable.
anything properly.
No.
Oh no.
Cannot compare Morbius. This is
You
not
know,
the time.
Guys, you're right. We need to focus back. I'd say
Circle
it
back.
stays in high F.
I think we'll leave it in high F.
It'll stay in high F for
Okay.
now and for the end of time.
What is that image? I can't tell what that is.
That
It's
is-
How to Train Your Dragon.
This one?
2.
How to Train Your Dragon 2. This is the
S.
one. This is the one where he finds his
S2.
mom.
Ooh, S2,
S2.
maybe, yeah.
I think.
Oh, the one where he
Let's-
finds his
let's talk
mom?
about
S,
this. Let's
just
talk
S, not
about this.
S2.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's quite an S2. I agree. Sorry,
I
Cole.
don't
But it's
think
definitely
S2.
S.
I do think it's an S tier movie.
Yes.
Very,
It's S2. We love
movie.
Toothless and Hiccup. It's so cute.
The first one deserves an S2, but
yes,
S,
the
but
first
the
one.
second one, it's just it's still good, but
It's
it's
just
not
not.
great.
It's not as good.
Sequels.
It's not.
don't
It's not.
ever
It's
really
not a
live up
sequel
to
to
it.
S.
I'm gonna keep it at S tier. Katie, I understand your argument, but I think simply because of the existence of How to Train Your Dragon 1, that it's not quite as good as that movie.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Star Wars
We're
2.
not grading the first one. Ooh.
No,
We're
this is
talking
a
about-
sequel tier list. This
It's
is
not
Empire
bad.
Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back. Sorry, I'm not
S2.
very good at the name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree.
I
Katie-
hate Star Wars.
Your opinion
All
is
of them should
irrelevant.
be an F.
Oh.
No.
No, my opinion is valid.
No.
At the end of the
No.
How dare
day,
you?
At the end of the day, as much as we are the advisors to the king here, I believe that Christian has the power right now.
I
over
do have the
S2.
power. And the S2, it takes the first S2 slot.
The power
It
does
should- it
not mean
deserves
that
it.
it's
It deserves
correct.
it.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes, it does.
It's true.
Okay. Italy.
What is it?
I mean,
there-
it exists.
Italy 2 or
Italy.
It's Italy.
is it just
Bro, we get all of our pasta from there.
Italy?
C
I would die
for
if
Sicily.
I didn't have any of that.
C for.
Okay.
I don't think Sicily is spelled with.
No,
It's an S.
It is now.
Isn't it?
No, it is now.
Oh,
don't
okay.
don't worry about it. Don't think into
Sicily.
it. I'll read it.
Sicily.
Sicily.
Okay. Five Nights
Uh,
at Freddy's 2.
It was actually a pretty S tier game.
I
I'm
agree.
not gonna lie.
I agree with Cole.
Back in
I
the
never
day
played
when
it.
it came out, like when it first came out, first off, Five Nights at Freddy's is super toxic and disgusting whenever it comes to like the fan base.
Oh,
Okay, let's
for
just
sure.
get
Oh,
that
for sure.
aside.
Yes.
Instead of saying Five
the
Nights at
act-
Freddy's, could we please just say FNAF? It would
No,
make me
I
so much
refuse.
happier.
I refuse.
Okay.
I don't-
So,
what are we,
the
game
actual
theory?
games themselves are way. Well, the original games are very good.
First,
They-
first 5 games.
No, that's kind of all I have to say. Really, it's just like They were great. It was new. It was fresh, and then it was like second game.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
S.
No,
It's S tier.
high A,
It's S tier.
high A.
No.
It's on the same level as Revenge of the Sith.
No.
Revenge of the
Ooh,
Sith.
that's a
sorry.
good-
No, as Revenge of the Sith, are you insane?
I meant the other one. I was looking at the other
Okay.
one.
There is nothing.
What's it called?
Attack
one
of the
right
Clones.
there. Attack of the Clones. I'd say it's on par.
I'm gonna be real. Attack of the Clones is ranked way too high on this list.
It's because of Ewan McGregor, dude.
That's true. I'm gonna move it down below the Industrial Revolution,
Okay.
personally,
What?
because I'm just looking. I'm looking at how close it is to Empire Strikes Back and How to Train Your Dragon
It
2.
is a little close. It is.
You
a
know
little
what?
close.
In fact, yeah, I'd say it's below 2 A.
There
No,
you go.
It's worse than than Britain 2.
That is, it's low B,
Oh, no.
low B tier. It got downgraded.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'd say
no.
it's spot for it.
We had to think about it for a minute. It's okay. Okay,
Hey, it's the
2 foot long.
Yeah,
The
it's
2 foot long.
Oh my goodness.
The 2 foot long.
2
We're
feet
gonna
long.
purchase this 2 foot long.
Oh, the 2 foot long buy one get one free deal. That is
Buy
an
it at
excellent.
Subway 2.
Honestly, I'd put it in S.
A 2 foot long. It's like a foot long, but 2 of them.
Two.
Yeah. You
Is
get
it
buy
2
one get one free
foot
deal.
long
feet
separate,
long.
or is
Yeah.
it's a sandwich that's 2 feet long?
It's a sandwich. It's 2 feet long.
Okay, that changes my whole perspective.
Two-
That's
it's a
definitely like
two-
an high
two-
A or an S tier.
I think it's a low S.
Yeah, it's a low S or a high A.
I'd agree
I'd
with
say
that.
high A.
I agree.
I'd say
I'd
high
say
A.
it's better than FNAF.
No, I don't think so. No.
Just no. Just no.
No. Oh no.
Okay, moving on.
Okay,
Okay.
Lego Star Wars 2.
Lego Star Wars 2. I didn't
Oh,
watch it.
man.
I didn't play it. Sorry.
I
Lego
haven't.
Star Wars 2 is one of the greatest games ever to be made.
Is
right?
it? I haven't played it.
Wait.
I think you're the.
Star Wars 2?
I don't think any of us have played it.
Wait a minute. I was like going off the picture.
Lego Star
I
Wars
was
2.
so excited. Is that the
I
one
don't
that
think
That's
any of us
Skywalker
have played
Saga.
it.
Yeah. What do you play?
Oh,
Well,
I actually have a legitimate review on this game. I played it for about 2 hours.
You played it. You played
It's
it for
huge.
2 hours.
It is giant. It's a huge game. But I'm like 3% on my first like world, and there are like 8 worlds. or
Okay, look,
9
we
worlds.
need a rating. We don't need to. We just
So-
need a rating.
No, I know, but this keys into it.
Oh, okay.
It's a what's it called? It's an expensive game. It's $60, right? It's a AAA.
Ooh.
And it's totally worth your buy. It's different though. I'd say it's an S. It's not a two, not an S2. It's just an S tier, a lower S tier, because you actually have to put effort into your gameplay. Whereas Lego Star Wars, you used to just like jump around with lightsabers and slice people up.
That was the fun.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm gonna
Fair
take
enough.
your word for it. What do you think about right here?
It can go below the footlongs.
Below the foot long. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's kind of heresy, but no, that's acceptable. Never mind.
I think this is unacceptable.
No,
Mega Mind
it's not
2.
better than the industrial.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I
little bit
S2.
emphatic, but okay.
It's a little emphatic.
Little
I'm not hearing a counter argument.
When's it coming out? What is Mega
Let's
Man 2
take,
coming out?
Any day now, I'm sure.
let's take a little Google. Mega Mind. Okay.
Hey, it's already out. Megamind the Button of Doom.
It's short though. That
Doesn't
doesn't count.
count.
Doesn't
That's
count. Come
short. It's not a movie. I think just based off the first one, you have to give
on.
it.
It has to be.
I don't think it's quite S2.
You know what?
I think it's
Yeah,
better
because
than Five Nights at
sequels-
Freddy's.
Sequels are never as great. So
Oh, you're
Might better
right.
than FNAF.
so I think truly it does belong right next to How to Train Your Dragon, because How to Train Your Dragon 2 does exist.
That's true. I agree. I think that is a very valid.
So we just kind of skipped over with like Star Wars number 2. What was that newer Star Wars called?
The Last
again?
Jedi.
The Last Jedi. Okay. It deserves to be down there. I just wanted to say I agree.
Okay,
Okay, moving
I
on.
agree. Monitor 2.
It's so nice.
I'm currently
It's
watching
literally
this on
amazing.
monitor too. It's definitely
We
S2.
agree. S2.
S2, yeah. It revolutionizes the gaming experience.
Do we need any more discussion, or is it just?
think it's just amazing.
It's pretty amazing. Yeah.
I agree. Okay, non-dominant hand. Hand 2.
Okay.
The
this
lesser of
this
the
is a bit of
hands.
a tricky one.
Okay. What happens when somebody's ambidextrous then?
They have 2 hands.
Yeah, but is that hand 2 or hand 1 and 1?
No, their hands together become the sequel.
I didn't plan for this.
So
I'd say having 2 hands is an easy S2 tier.
having 2 hands is
No, but I'm talking about specifically just your non-dominant hand. We're gonna disregard
Both are
ambidextrous
non-dominant.
people.
I'd say my non-dominant hand has come in handy a lot. Been very helpful, and I don't think I would be able to do my job without it. So I'd have to rate it at least an S or an A. I'd say
But,
A
like,
because it's
if you
just
don't
not
have
as
it-
good as your dominant.
If
That's
you don't
true.
have it, like even if you don't have it, I'd say it's a conversation starter. You know what I mean? Like, oh, why are you missing your hand? Instantly, oh well, I was on the sea buccaneering or something. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, I'm
It's a
catching your drift,
conversation.
but this is rating it as if you have it. If you
yeah.
have a dominant hand,
yeah,
wait,
A tier, A tier,
I'd say
High
high A.
High
high A.
Yeah.
Better than the industrial
Because
revolution.
in the Industrial Revolution, a lot of people lost their non-dominant hands to the horrible, disgusting
True.
machines that
I
made
agree.
them.
To be specific, the Industrial Revolution 2, not the Industrial.
Sorry,
Yes.
Industrial Revolution 2.
Thank you.
It's definitely getting a bit confusing.
I appreciate
Okay,
that. Thank
Overwatch
you
2.
for clarification. Overwatch 2.
I don't know. I never played it, but if it's just like Overwatch 1, probably
It's just like
A.
Overwatch 2. I'd say B tier, honestly. I feel like the concept of it being a sequel when it's really just a big update is stupid.
Don't you get it for free though?
Yeah, but it's just a big update, you know? Like, Why are they branding it as a new game?
I think because they're desperate. I think you're right. It is kind of a B tier if you think about it.
I
I
think-
love Overwatch, but
I'd say it's worse than America, but
I think
better
if-
than the second prequel.
Yes, I think that if the PVE, if the story mode works out, then that'll move it up to an S tier. But based on the beta that we've had, I think you guys are right. It's just a B tier as of now.
it's less than two-way
That's a good
mirror.
choice for it, I think. Definitely worse than a two-way mirror. I love how a two-way
That's
mirror
true.
is better than money.
It is. It revolutionized modern life as we know it.
Yeah.
It's facts.
Risk of Rain
Okay.
2.
Excellent game.
Absolutely an S2.
This is an
because-
S2.
Probably just an S.
Well,
Probably just an S. It's
I
better,
think-
no, I'd say it's about equal with the
I
Subway
think
Bound.
it's better than
Yes,
Megamind 2, but
yes.
not as good as How to
Okay,
Train Your
okay.
Dragon 2.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say low
I agree.
S2, but
Mm.
it has
don't-
lots of playing to it.
I
You can
agree.
play it a lot.
I don't think it's quite
Very fun
S2.
game.
I don't think it's quite S2,
It
personally.
improved on the original, which is very rare for a game.
That is true. Okay, Shrek 2. Easy S2.
Is it better than Monitor 2?
I personally would say. But convince
Is it better than
convince me
Star
otherwise.
Wars?
No.
Yeah, I agree.
What any other opinions on Shrek 2?
Not really. I mean, like, I like Shrek, but like, haven't watched it in forever, so I don't feel that attached to it. I would have ranked it an A personally.
Interesting.
Noted.
Wait,
What about the I Need a Hero sequence when he's like
You're right.
The I need a hero sequence where they're like, I need a hero.
I need a hero. That's such a good,
That is true.
part.
All right. Well,
Sleeping
I
2.
feel like for nothing more, Sleeping 2.
Sleeping 2.
Well,
I mean,
well,
it just
wait, Porter.
depends on what you really believe, but I think ideally it's F because your body's not really doing anything after it's dead. It's just like rotting.
I feel like we
Which is
gotta
like
keep
good
it.
for the earth, but like you're useless. You're just F. You're F
I like
tier
to
when
think
you're
that
dead.
we have a positive experience with Sleeping 2. You know, like Sleeping 1 is already so nice. You know, people are always glorifying, oh my gosh, Sleeping 1. I feel like if nothing more than because Sleeping 1 was so good, Sleeping 2 gets an A.
Ooh, see, we're on complete polar opposites because, I mean, Sleeping 1 is only efficient because you wake up again, right? Now, Sleeping 2, you just don't wake up, so it's not efficient.
Listen,
So
You
it's
just don't
useless.
wake up.
I have an argument. S2 tier. Would you like to hear my
Why?
argument?
I would like to hear why. I'd say A is kind of being generous, honestly.
I say A is being way too generous as well. Oh, and
There's
Instagram,
TikTok.
probably.
And Twitter.
Fine.
When you enter Sleep 2, you do not have to hear about Twitter drama anymore, thus giving it the S2 ranking.
What if I told you I've like never heard Twitter drama?
How is this possible? Teach me.
How is
I
this
work
possible?
all the time and I don't care about Twitter.
See, this is wise. However, rebuttal. Okay.
Rebuttal. Okay. Team Fortress 2.
S2.
It's
S2.
definitely up in the S's.
At least
well,
S.
I think that it's a
I'd
low.
rate
For
it-
me, personally, it's a low S. Maybe a high A even.
I think we might go high A.
I think-
I'd put it above How to Train Your Dragon 2. No, not high A, 100% S2. It's better than Lego Star Wars.
No.
Revolutionized the genre of
Well,
hero
actually,
shooters.
this is the new Lego Star Wars. This is Lego Star Wars 2 we're talking about, so it could be higher than Lego Star Wars 2, and I think it is. I think it is higher
Okay.
than Lego Star Wars 2.
I'll give it that. But is it better than a 2 foot long?
I say what we do is we
think
take
it is.
down Lego Star Wars down to A, and then put TF2 at the front
Hmm.
of A.
No, put it above
I'd
the
say
foot long. In fact,
Put it
put it
above the foot long.
Not above Megamind, but above, what's his name?
Five Nights at
But no.
Freddy's.
Yeah, Freddy boy.
I think, me personally, I enjoyed Five Nights at Freddy's 2 more.
He
But
is the.
I
like,
did enjoy
judge.
TF2 more than Sandwich, but convince me
Okay,
otherwise.
Overwatch is TF2 too.
Good point. It's a good point. But
That
look at
is
where
true.
Overwatch is.
That's true.
So that might
Never
not be
mind,
helping
I-
you.
That is
I take- I
Overwatch
take
2.
back
That
what
is
I
not.
said.
That's not Overwatch though. That's
This
Overwatch
is
2.
Team Fortress 2.
Is this TF2 in its prime or TF2 now?
That's a great question.
If it's TF2 now, then I think it goes to A. But if it's
I'm
TF2 and it's
talking in
prime, then I think that's
an
where it
S.
goes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave.
In its prime, I put it above FNAF, but okay.
I think there's a chance he's right, but
I think he might be right.
I think yeah, I think
I
so,
agree.
too.
Yes.
What?
Okay, this is supposed to say the New Testament on it, but it doesn't.
You can add that in post. It's okay.
I'll add it in post.
Okay.
All right, so we've got Light 2, aka
No.
Darkness.
This is no. Good guess. But this is Bible 2.
The Bible,
Bible 2.
the Old Testament 2, the New Testament.
This is the New Testament. this is the Bible 2.
I don't really have any biblical knowledge, so
I
I'd
don't
say
know.
it makes a lot more sense in a lot of ways.
There's a lot less
Mostly
inbreeding and
Yeah, they're like, namely, I'm thinking, looking at the Bible. There's the whole they take turns with their father thing. I feel like
you have your Bible out. Can you confirm that you are in fact reading out of the Bible right now?
I can't confirm out of the Bible right now. I feel like
you
different
could if you
religions
wanted
have
to.
different forms of Bible too. Like, we have Bible too. Well, America has Bible too in the form of the New Testament. But at the same time, like Bible 2,
Like the
Quran,
Quran.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know much about Islam. I'm probably gonna get a bunch of weird hate.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
wait a minute.
Okay, we're just gonna
Let's-
stick to
let's-
Christianity.
let's-
skip over
We're
this.
just gonna stick to Christianity. We're just gonna put it
I'd put it solid America. I put it with America.
with America.
Yeah, that's a great point because Christianity and America, they go hand in hand.
That's kind of true.
It's
Yeah.
in the law that you have to be Christian. It's there.
That's
I
true.
love how it's below money though.
That's yes,
Well,
obviously.
the churches own all money.
It's
They're
very- it's
basically
very
big money
perfect.
pigs, but
It's something selling indulgences, something.
Okay, moving on to Vine 2.
Personally, I despise TikTok.
Vine 2. I
Because-
feel like we're too harsh on it.
Here's
some good
here's why.
stuff on
Here's
there.
why. There is, and that's the problem. There's too much good people doing nothing all day and complaining about it, and it's because they're on TikTok all the time. I've seen it happen, and
That's
it's just
true.
like, oh man, I feel sick. I don't feel good. What have you been doing all day? Oh, I've been watching TikTok. Well, there's your problem. Get off of TikTok. Stand up. Go outside. Smell some air. Maybe.
It's very addictive.
You're starting to
Very
sound a
addictive.
little bit old. It's those dang phones.
Those
I
dang
play
kids
video games. I play
these days.
VR. I'm not old. I'm
I
just
mean-
smart. I'm just smart. I'm
He's
just-
he's smart. I would agree to an extent. Yes, I would agree.
I feel like certain people like to hate on things because other people hate on things, and so that's what
This
happens.
is a personal
to TikTok.
opinion.
I'd say it's on the same level as
Yeah.
Lily.
No, it's definitely below the last.
But
For me.
The Last Jedi. I'd say.
But at the same time, there's been a lot of cool that TikTok has made. Like, there's a lot of funny videos out of there.
That's-
there are a lot of funny things on there.
It comes down to has Vine 2 given us more joy, even with all the hatred, than the Last Jedi has.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I think people need to understand that TikTok is just a place where people create media.
Well,
Like it's just that you either like or dislike the content that's created, not the actual like.
people
Is there plenty
create.
of cringe stuff? Yes. But that being said, I'd say still net benefit. No. An affectionate. How about we give it an affectionate F tier?
Yeah, we
It
can
gets-
move it up on the
Affectionate
F
F
tier.
tier.
Move it up. Why don't we move it up on the F tier?
I also moved Sleeping 2 above
You
the
can-
Last Jedi, just so everyone knows.
Yeah.
Sleeping 2 can go below TikTok because you're like still alive while you're watching TikTok. You know,
That is fair.
which
You're
is
still having,
better
you're still
than
having a few
Sleeping 2.
laughs, you know.
That's true. I agree. Okay. Toy Story 2.
That one's definitely S or S2.
I agree.
I concur.
But
That's a fantastic movie. I will be showing my
no,
future
not
child.
S2, not an S2. But
I think
definitely
it's.
an
I
S.
think it might be
Low S.
better. I think it's better than. I honestly think I enjoyed Toy Story 2 more than How to Train Your
Bruh.
That's a good point, and I agree with it
No.
because like Toy Story 2 was there for me. How to
I
Train Your
personally
Dragon
disagree.
2 wasn't there for me. Like when I
Toy
was that
Story
old, it
2
was
doesn't
just
have
weird to watch
cute
How
little
to Train Your
dragons
Dragon
that fly
2.
in the sky though.
Bro, it has the. What is the horse's name? The horse.
The Pegasus?
No, in Toy Story.
Yeah, like Andy's. Or
Yeah, what
Andy
is the
knows.
horse?
Oh.
Bullseye. Ah, there we go.
Bullseye.
It has Bullseye. How to Train Your
Yeah,
Dragon
but
2. It's
How to Train Your Dragon has like 1.5 million more cute.
I'd say
But-
it's equal. I'd say it's equal. They're equal to each other.
they're both very good, but I think Toy Story 2 for me a little
Takes
bit
the
better.
cake.
It does take
he's
the cake.
he's the boss here, so.
I am the boss.
He does have the power
He's
here.
the boss.
I'm not saying How to Train Your Dragon 2 is a bad movie. It's not as
No,
good.
no. It's still up there.
It's literally-
In
it's
fact,
an S,
it's
yeah.
fifth. It's the 5th overall so
I
far.
can't
Yes.
believe How to Train Your Dragon is on the same line as a sandwich.
Sandwiches bring me so much more joy on the daily than How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Alright, can we revisit the sandwich actually? I personally do not enjoy sandwiches a ton.
You don't like
I kind of want to move the 2-foot long down to A.
Okay,
I'm
where?
fine with
High
that.
where?
Just
High A,
high A,
high A.
like
A?
above,
Okay.
like there.
Okay.
Poor Lego Star Wars.
No,
It just keeps going down, but I feel like
Okay,
it,
it's
it
okay.
deserves it.
I
I
don't know.
like Lego Star Wars. I don't like Star Wars, but I love Lego Star Wars.
But this
It's
is
my
the new one.
childhood.
This is the new one,
No,
not
but
the
this is
old
the
one.
new one. This
This
is
is
Oh, I haven't
Lego Star
played
Wars
the
2.
new one.
Yeah,
no nostalgia factor.
no nostalgia factor. It's new, brand new.
Though if
you
they made the first one, I'm sure the second one will be great.
We probably should have ranked whatever.
Michael.
it is right now.
Unicycle 2.
You mean the
Um,
bicycle?
Solid A. In
No.
fact, I'd put it
Unicycle too.
You
put it
take-
below the Industrial Revolution 2 because I swear bikes were like popping off then. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's true.
I'd say it's equal with Industrial Evolution.
I
At very
agree.
least.
I
I don't like
think
biking, so I just, as long as it's not rated very high.
that is fair. I
Oh,
Personally,
I love cycling.
I don't enjoy biking a
like
ton.
I like
You have to-
cycling. You get to go fast and like for little effort. Pretty
You have
Yeah.
to kill yourself to go uphill. And then going downhill, at least for me, I feel like I'm gonna fly over the handlebars. So I don't
That's
like going
true.
downhill either. So I don't like going uphill or
I
downhill.
have a
It's
solution.
just
Don't
a
use your front
lose-lose.
brake.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I never use my.
I know,
just
I know.
use your front. You just launch off the edge.
Okay. All right. Well.
And it's like big and clunky. You can't really like take it everywhere with you. I like how it doesn't produce toxins that we breathe in. That's a bonus.
That is a
Plus-
benefit for society and humanity as a whole. I'd say they've been a positive thing for humanity. They're better than
Yes.
your left hand.
No,
And I'm
Hmm.
left-handed, so I guess my right
Well,
hand.
here's the thing: is that your non-dominant hand helped create those things. So, you know.
Okay, it's at least better than the revolution.
but
It's
is
like
it?
Yeah,
it's a
let's
good
put
thing that
it
came out
above
of
the revolution. Let's. They're kind of on the same plane,
I-
in my opinion. But
Yeah.
let's put them
Personally, I don't agree, but I will leave it.
Okay.
What
Okay.
is that?
Picture 2.
Picture 2.
Video.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with, like,
definitely an S.
S tier, yeah.
I think S tier.
Exterior.
Has
No,
to be
it should
above the
above-
movies.
has to be above
Yeah,
everything.
because
Technically, it would.
Yeah.
It would, yeah.
'Cause it's yeah.
We have a new champion.
We have a new champion
We
who
do.
gave
Videos.
birth to
Video's kind of hard to
everything
beat.
on this list, pretty much.
So what is the X?
Italy
that's
not
S2.
existing.
Ooh, SS.
Why?
S2. S2.
My pasta.
Get rid of Italy now.
Spaghetti.
I
I just
and
feel
now
like it's just an extension of New York.
I'm gonna.
that's true. It's just like New York, but with more mafia.
And I mean that in an I don't like New York way.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Boo, New York.
All my homies hate New York.
That's facts.
YouTube 2.
All right, this depends. I have a point on this. Do they bring back the dislike button?
Yes.
Yeah.
They only
Okay,
have
then
the
it's already
dislike
It's
better.
just
That's the only
dislikes. There's no
change.
likes.
Just
There's no like button.
No likes. Just dislikes, no likes. I think that could get rid of a lot of the content creators that are out today.
We could also
the dislikes actually
make it
gone.
not get canceled for every 2 seconds. That would be a good bonus to YouTube too.
They like maybe it isn't created by Wodzinski or whatever her name is. Susan.
Johnny
Wood-
Novitsky.
Wojcicki or something. Wojcicki. I think that's
Susan.
actually right.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm pretty close.
Yeah.
I think I'm close. I'm close.
Susan.
So if Susan wasn't the creator, it's definitely an S tier or an S2 tier. But the thing is Susan's gonna drop that, and like
She's
gonna drop the
keep
ball
dropping
on
the
it.
bag, you know?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say it's a C tier, honestly.
For
because
YouTube
of-
too, with the
Yes.
dislikes,
It's only dislikes, but Susan Wojcicki, I have to look it up now.
Wojcicki.
What the logs?
I like how you could hear the typing.
Is that Wazowski? No, that's
Mike
not it.
Wazowski?
It's what? Yeah, it is Wachitsky.
Any relation to Mike?
Susan Wachitsky.
Oh,
No relation to Mike Porter.
no relation to Mike.
So I'm gonna go with, if Susan is involved, I would agree here.
It's gonna be
Maybe
C tier.
probably high C. If Susan is not involved, it would definitely be at least an S.
But she was born in 1960.
I think we pin too much on her. I'd say, with or without her, it's at least an A.
Have you seen this face though? It's a very punchable face.
Ooh.
Like, what is this?
It's so aggressive.
Such.
We should rate her.
Such aggression.
As
in my
YouTube.
mind.
Just Susan. Okay, we're replacing YouTube 2 with just
Susan
Wazowski. Mike Wazowski 2.
Are you gonna add that in post?
Wachitsky.
Yes.
Wachitsky.
I'll add it in post.
Okay.
Susan Wachitsky is going to be C. She still helped bring us YouTube, but she kind of helped destroy it too. So
I think
Yeah.
personally better than being. I could
Oh.
never
she
imagine.
was a
being
middle child, you know.
Oh yes.
Why don't we put middle
then-
child on an F?
Yeah.
I don't think
The
it's as
middle
bad as the
child-
things down
High
there though.
F.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They always
you're
just be
right.
crying about everything.
I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
the
I think
youngest.
My middle child
That's
was
the
different.
youngest for sure.
My middle
I
child
don't know,
experience was
man.
different because Chase was the middle child.
Yeah, because you're the youngest.
Yeah, I know, but Chase is like, I don't know.
My
he's the
middle
gifted
child
one.
experience was that like my parents left me and then my brother left me and then I was like, I guess I'm the oldest now.
I guess I'm
And
the
then- and then-
You made it
Watch
out.
together.
Let's
and
go.
then I became the oldest basically. So
Made it out.
we made it out.
watch together. If it worked flawlessly, that would be up there, but it seems to want to download some random browser extension.
I think that this might be our new top tier B.
Together.
Yeah,
I think you're
I agree.
right because
I think it goes above
it's
Two-Way
better
Mirror.
than YouTube.
it's better than the New Testament.
Better than the New Testament.
It's a lot of things better than the New Testament. It seems.
Well, I think we did it.
I think we've done it.
I think it's good. We've rated every 2.
there are no other twos.
These
Not
are
even
all
one.
the twos in the entire world.
Yeah.
So I mean,
These
Are
are
we-
all
are we gonna-
sequels.
They're all
are
sequels.
we gonna rank 3?
We didn't
next?
even rank the number
No.
2. We didn't even rank the number 2. Where would number
We
2
did
go?
not rank the number
Probably
Um,
S2.
S2 definitely. Well, it's already in it's already in S tier.
Here-
You can see it
Oh,
right there.
there it
It's number
goes.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
so
right by
we did
S.
rank
Hear
it.
me out. Hear me out. A lot of good has come from the number 2. But
Dude,
if
it's
the
already
number
in-
ones were on this list, would they be even near the number 2s?
How to
Probably
Train Your
not.
Dragon will be up there. Italy
Yeah, and
2.
Toy
Italy
Story
1,
2
sorry.
is actually. I think Toy Story 2 is better than Toy
We
Story.
kind of
1.
ranked Italy 1
I
and
agree.
2, so
Doctor Strange 1, definitely way better.
definitely way better, yeah. Doctor Strange
I disagree.
Living
with that.
1 or
Bruh.
Dying Night.
I did
3.
not like Doctor
Oh.
Strange 1.
It was so good.
It was so
Kitty.
boring.
Oh.
No,
Um,
in this respect, your opinion is wrong.
yeah.
In this respect.
Oh my gosh.
So I
Um,
think the number 2 would land right in S or B tier.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking that if we did do an original tier list, then I think it'd be vastly different from this list that we have.
I think
Yeah.
so too. So I think 2 lands right in B tier, maybe even low A.
Low A
Yeah.
tier. I'll add it in post. We'll fix it in post.
I'll add it in post. Just add everything in post.
Add everything in post. I think we did.
All right, Christian, how do you want to end this?
I don't know.
Be like,
Goodbye.
that is
Just
the number 2,
goodbye.
and then leave.
Bye.
This
It
has
ends
been.
right as Katie says goodbye.
This has
Hello
been.
is number 1, goodbye is number 2. So I think by having this video, we have to end. Which is
Goodbye,
goodbye.
hello. It's just goodbye. It's hello too.
Hello 2 is goodbye.
Did you end it?
I don't know.
No, Christian, no. Be like, all right, that was the number 2, and then that's it.
Has been the number 2. This week on Sesame Street, we will be ranking the number 3.
It's just count drag.
The number of the week is.
Here, I'll end it for you.
Is this a YouTube video?
This has been the number 2.